idea. All I can tell you is that it's up there. It's one of the greatest performances I've ever seen in all my life.
Throughout his career, Damian Lillard has produced many masterclass performances. From 50-point scoring outbreaks to clutch shots, he's done it all. But today, we are going to be looking at the 10 best games of his career. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. The first game we have on the list, and coming in at number 10, is Damian Lillard's performance versus the Sacramento Kings on February 9th, 2018. He put up 50 points, 6 assists, 3 steals in only 29 minutes. He played only 3 quarters this game and went 16 for 26 from the field, 8 of 13 from 3 to put up 82.4 true shooting percentage. The Blazers ended up winning this game by 18, and 50 points was enough for Damian Lillard to get the win in just 3 quarters. At number 9, we've got Dame's performance versus the Pacers on January 26, 2020, the day that Kobe Bryant sadly passed away. Damian Lillard used that as motivation and put up 50 points, 13 assists, 6 rebounds to go 14 of 24 from the field, 8 of 12 from 3 to put up 83.2 true shooting percentage. It was an offensive masterclass that resulted in a win for the Blazers, 139-129, and this was one of the games in the middle of Damian Lillard's insane stretch where he averaged 48 points over a span of 6 games. At number 8, we've got Damian Lillard back in 2017 on April 8th, going off for 59 points against the Utah Jazz. In this game, he obviously went off for 59 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and had no turnovers. He went 18 of 34 from the field, 9 of 14 from 3 to put up a 71.8 true shooting percentage. The Blazers ended up winning this game 101-86. This was the third last game of the year, and it was all against a top 5 defense, an absolute scoring clinic from Damian Lillard. At number 7, we have Dame's first big performance that came in a loss. It was on November 8th, 2019 versus the Brooklyn Nets. Just the 7th game of the year, the Blazers lost 119-115, but that was in no part due to Damian Lillard. He went off for 60 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds, going 19 of 33 from the field, 7 of 16 from 3, and a 75.6 true shooting percentage. Absolutely gave it his all. He played 41 minutes on the night, ended in the plus-minus category, and he put up 60 points when he had Mario Hezonja in the starting lineup along with Hassan Whiteside. Pretty impressive if you ask me. Coming into this game, the Golden State Warriors probably thought they had an easy W. They came into the game 48-4 and hoping to raise their chances at a 73-win record-breaking season. The Blazers just came into this game at 500, 27-27, but Damian Lillard had other plans and looked to give the Blazers the win. He put up 51 points, 7 assists, 6 steals, and had no turnovers, going 18 of 28 from the field, 9 of 12 from 3, and an 82% true shooting percentage. It was a 51 bomb on the 73-9 Warriors when they won the game by 32 points, the largest win of the season for the Blazers and the biggest loss for the Warriors on their record-breaking year. Dame came into this game with a little more motivation as well, as he had just been previously snubbed from the All-Star game, so he wanted to show the world how he deserved to be an All-Star. Coming in at number 5 and halfway through our list, we have the most recent game so far on this list. On March 16th, 2021, the Blazers won a game 125-124 versus the New Orleans Pelicans. In that game, Damian Lillard went absolutely off. 50 points, 10 assists, and 6 rebounds, 13 of 20 from the field, 6 of 13 from 3, and a hyper-efficient 89.5 true shooting percentage on the night. He had 50 points on 20 shots and led a 17-point comeback with 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, and topped it off with 2 game-winning free throws with 1.2 seconds to secure the win. At number 4, we have one of Damian Lillard's career highs, a 61-point performance versus the Golden State Warriors on Martin Luther King Day. His stat line went as followed: 61 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals. He went 17 of 37 from the field, 11 of 20 from three-point range, and ended with a 69.2 true shooting percentage. He included that with so many clutch shots throughout the game, and what was more than likely a must-win for the Blazers. Coming into the game at 19-25, the Blazers needed a big performance in a big game to try to turn their season around, and that's exactly what they got from Lillard. This win turned their season around slightly and helped them make a push to the NBA playoffs. At number 3, we have possibly the greatest performance from the 2020 NBA bubble. On August 11th, 2020, Damian Lillard put the Portland Trail Blazers on his back. In a must-win game, he led them to a 134-131 victory over the Dallas Mavericks. He put up 61 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds, on 17 of 32 shooting, 9 of 13 from 3, and a 76.4 true shooting percentage. This was a game that the Blazers had to win if they wanted to keep their hopes at another playoff appearance, their 7th straight. Damian Lillard was one of the only players that performed in this game for the Blazers, as he was the only starter other than Carmelo Anthony with a positive plus-minus, and he had one of the craziest shots in the bubble in this game, this shot right here that somehow went in. Coming in at number 2 was possibly Damian Lillard's greatest moment of his career. In Game 5 versus the Oklahoma City Thunder on April 23, 2019, he had a performance of a lifetime. 50 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals. He went 17 of 33 from the field, 10 of 18 from 3, and a 68.4 true shooting percentage. It was another offensive masterclass from Damian Lillard, but a stat line wasn't the most important thing or the most viral thing that happened from that game. It was this shot to send OKC home and to move the Trailblazers on to the next round in the NBA playoffs, helping them to the Western Conference Finals for the first time since 2000. And coming in at number 1, the greatest performance of Damian Lillard's career came in a loss. On June 1st, 2021, Game 5 of the first round in the 2021 NBA playoffs, Damian Lillard put up the greatest performance in playoff history for any single player. He put up 55 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds, and 3 blocks. He went 17 of 24 from the field, an insane 12 of 17 from 3, and a staggering 98.3 true shooting percentage. He set the record for most threes made in the playoff game of all time. He had the most efficient 50-point game ever, regardless of playoffs or regular season. He had 2 game-tying shots to force 2 overtimes on separate occasions. It is known as the greatest offensive playoff game of all time. Basketball Reference does a thing called Game Score, where they rank the greatest games of all time by a single score. He put up the best playoff performance of all time. He put up a 55.9 on Game Score. The closest to that is a 52.6. If you include games all time, regular season and playoffs, it was the 5th greatest performance of all time by an individual player. And it came in a loss. This game by Damian Lillard just symbolized his career in one game. The insane scoring, the insane shooting, the deep shooting, the clutch shots, he had it all in this game. It is a shame that they ended up going down with a loss. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Damian Lillard, there's not much I can say about him other than the fact that he is clutch, he is a scorer, and he is one of the greatest players we've seen in today's game. Comment down below if you think this list was right or if there should be any other order to this list. Make sure to subscribe if you're a Trailblazers fan. I've got more Trailblazers content coming soon and maybe some more NBA or other sports content as well. As always, make sure to subscribe and check out some previous videos, but that'll be it. Peace.